Most detailed drawing I've ever made. Okay, that didn't go as planned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This week, I'm going to be drawing the most detailed picture I have ever drawn. I don't usually do details. I don't use pens. I use paints. But just before we start, I want to make clear, I'm not about to do anything insane like these pictures. Like these. Come on, that's an insane amount of detail. I'm not going to put in that much effort. Look at that. This is not about to happen. I'm doing something simple that a normal human being can do. Like, I don't have hours and hours to do this. This in the end took me about 2 hours. I didn't have any more time than that. I'm doing something that a normal human being can achieve. I said most detailed picture I've ever made because this is the most detail I have ever put into a picture myself. This is from personal experience. Don't go around saying that, oh no, but this one's so much more detailed in this one. Sorry. Nope. I'm going by my own, I forgot the word for it. My own standards. And this is probably like a lot of detail for people who don't do art. If you do art, then this is probably not that much detail, but I'm talking from a normal human's perspective. I hope I made that clear. Let's talk a bit about what I'm drawing. So I decided, in the beginning I was conflicting, do I make like a city scene or do I make a garden or something like that? Then I decided, you know what, let's mix the two of them. So I'm decided in the end to make a bakery front with like a lot of greenery and shrubbery around it and a very detailed like window, like a bakery front window. Make that in great detail. The pens that I used were so tiny. I have not seen such tiny pens before. There's a funny story with my pens as well. I had like 3 of them already. There was a 0.1, a 0.2, and a 0.05. The 0.05. I had actually meant to pick up a 0.5, and I went and picked up the smallest one I could find, which was slightly dumb. So then I had to go back and get another one. I don't know why I'm telling you that. Well, now you know. But just keep in mind that this is I actually sat for 2 hours at a stretch and finished this. And as I've told you guys before, I don't spend this much time on my work. I had no idea how to do the shrubbery either. Like I just said a little while ago, I don't really use pens that much. You might ask, why did you do this then? Well, on Instagram I put up this poll where I asked, should I do the most detailed drawing ever or another art tutorial? And since 77% of you, 77% of you decided, oh no, let's put her through some torture and tell her to make the most detailed drawing ever, I'm stuck doing it. Okay, well, before anyone says anything, yes, I know it was my idea, but you guys should have stopped me. It's your fault I'm doing this and I wasted 2 hours of my life. Thank you. Okay, it wasn't a total waste. I do like the outcome. Just a warning, the outcome might cause slight dizziness. My brother said so. He said that there's too much on the page and that the people watching will probably get dizzy. Tell me in the comments below if that's the case. I might not make it so detailed next time. There were parts of this picture where I was just randomly throwing stuff on. I wasn't even sure what to put. Like these bushes, I'm like, what do I put on the bushes? I can't exactly make berries, those are too tiny. I don't know so many flowers, so I kind of, you can't even tell after I cover them up, and I pretty much scribbled on them. I'm not even joking. If you look close, it's literally just scribbles. The only way I could navigate around this piece is because in school we did this thing called pen and ink technique, and I was just using the stuff I learned from there here. I had no experience with pens. That made me realize that I need to do more stuff with pens. You guys might be seeing more pen stuff coming up. I'm not guaranteeing it. I haven't planned anything yet, but maybe. Who knows? This shop window was definitely my favorite part. There was like so many tiny goodies and stuff. I used my imagination, and there's cupcakes and bread and pies and cake and cookies eventually. Hot cross buns. The name of this shop eventually is Hot Cross Buns. Donuts, cookie jars, jam jars. I don't know if you get jams in a bakery, but now you do. Croissants, And everything had to be made with such a tiny pen. I've already said that before, but I'm going to say it again. And in the end, when you realize how tiny that actually is, well, it's really tiny. The 3 cupcakes in total are like the size of my pinky, just like the tip of my pinky, which is quite small. The name Hot Cross Buns, if anyone is wondering, was inspired by the nursery rhyme Hot Cross Buns. I can't remember it right now, but when I think of bakery, that's one of the first things that comes to my mind, because it was one of my first experiences with a bakery, through a nursery rhyme. I don't remember the wordings, but I remember there were hot cross buns. Honestly, in total, this process is actually quite relaxing, because when you're working with paint, you need to think about every single stroke, where you're going to put every single stroke, what goes here, which colors to mix, which color to put. When you're working in black and white, there's literally only 2 things you can do, black or white. You can't exactly mess up. And I had this, like, the white pen that I used, so I could cover up any mistakes that I made as well. So this is a really stress-free kind of thing. Maybe eventually when you start doing the extremely detailed stuff, like I showed you in the beginning, it might get stressful and might end up taking more attention, but this one I was literally just chilling. I was watching YouTube and chilling, I'm not even joking. I added the most random details. There's like a bunch of lanterns next to a bakery. I don't think that happens, but it does here. I actually wanted to add fairy lights, but then that didn't work out. There's arrows and flowers on the wall, there's a cupcake on the wall, there's lanterns, there's butterflies, and God knows what else. I'm trying to find other stuff, I don't know, maybe I unintentionally put in there. We're getting to the final touches now. We're almost done. 4 hours of effort. No, sorry. 2.5 hours. 2 hours of effort. There were times when I'd just be watching YouTube and I'd forget I was working. So if there's some really random pauses, you know what's happening. See? I'm just randomly pausing. And I'm done! Yay! Well, there's like way more detail packed in here than I would have ever imagined doing. The only thing I've ever put this much detail into is this inked over piece that I made. And that too is while I worked on for like a long time. This thing I actually made in 2 hours and put so much detail into. I am very proud of it. Do tell me in the comments below if this actually makes you feel dizzy. My brother said there's nothing you can focus on, so it makes you feel funny. I want to know. Anyway, do tell me in the comments what your favorite part of this was, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video because I kind of made it for you guys. You better like it.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Bye.